Hi everybody, sorry it's been so long since my last pregnancy update. I think the last one I did was up to 21 weeks and I'm 31 weeks today, so really sorry. Just found it really hard trying to fit stuff in with a toddler and work and everything. So I'm not going to do a 21 week to a 31 week update. This one's going to be basically a 28 week to 30 week update, but I will include a couple of things that have gone on the weeks previous as well. So yeah, today is Friday, the 12th of January, so I turned 31 weeks today. So I'm going to basically include up to the end of 30 weeks. I've got a few notes here. I'm just going to read from the baby app thing. Says, baby is as big as a zucchini. Sorry, that's like glowing on my face. It's also got dark here now because I've left it way too long in the day to film this video, so sorry if the lighting is really poor. So yeah, baby is as big as a zucchini, or courgette as we call it in the UK. Your 30-week pregnant belly is doing more than just making it tough to find a comfortable sleeping position. Yep, noted. Everyone seems to comment about how you look, blah, blah, blah. How big is baby at 30 weeks? Size of zucchini, about 15.7 inches and about 2.9 pounds. And it will now grow about ½ pound each week from now. So symptoms. I'll just go through the ones that I've been experiencing. Some of them are the same as previous. But heartburn, yeah, just worse. Just still heartburn, worse. Swigging Gaviscon like it's going out of fashion. Swelling, no, I don't suffer from swelling. I never suffered any swelling from Guinevere either. So, and I haven't experienced any yet, which is good, I suppose. Trouble sleeping. That was on cue. Lack of sleep and the tiredness, particularly from week 28, has been insane. Obviously you get first trimester tiredness, which is like nothing else. But it came back at like 28 weeks and I don't remember being this tired at this point with Guinevere. I know obviously it's different because I've got a toddler that I'm running around after, so obviously there's that to factor in. But the lack of sleep, so I've got a few issues. One, I can't get comfy, which, you know, is part and parcel of being pregnant. Getting up for a wee. Now I know that going for a wee frequently is part and parcel of being pregnant, but what I have is completely ridiculous. So for the past few months, every single hour or just before, I have to go for a wee the entire night, the whole way through the night. So I never actually sleep. I just kind of doze and kind of go in and out. So that combined with Phil, who snores, I'm essentially having to fall back asleep multiple times a night with his snoring. I mean, it used to drive me crazy anyway, but it's driving me more insane now. Like, oh my God. So yeah, I just literally am not getting any kind of quality sleep at all, and I haven't done for a really long time. So I've really, really been struggling. It's affected my mental health a bit as well. I just feel like I don't want to do anything all the time, don't really want to go anywhere. Really like emotional. Yeah, so yeah, there's not really a lot I can do about it though. The way I feel at the moment, I swear to God, I feel like I'm going to get more sleep when the baby's here. I don't remember not sleeping this little when Guinevere was a newborn, so anyway, I probably totally jinxed myself now, so we shall see. Back pain and hip pain, yes. So, back pain, you know, I'm big, I'm pregnant, you know, it's to be expected. I have been having massages, trying to have one at least once a month. So I've had 2 so far. I've got another one booked in 2 weeks' time. Yes, and they really help. I just wish I could have one every day. Crazy movements. This baby is so strong, so like just so active. Obviously I felt Guinevere move around when I was pregnant with her, but this baby is just like crazy in there. It's like really really kicks, really moves around quite like vigorously. So going back a few weeks, I had my glucose tolerance test. That all came back fine. I had my flu jab. I've got my whooping cough vaccine on Monday, and a midwife appointment as well. Yeah, you don't have many midwife appointments when you've like after you've had a first baby. They kind of cut way down. And also every single midwife appointment I've had so far with this pregnancy has been a different midwife. I haven't had, and I know obviously there's strain on the NHS and all that kind of stuff, but I've found it quite hard because I will go through stuff with one midwife and then my next appointment I say, oh, you know, have you found anything more about that? And they're like, oh, they didn't, you know, they haven't passed anything on, I haven't written anything down. So it's kind of like, well, cheers. I don't know, I might have mentioned this in my previous video, but I did have Zika testing way back, about weeks 21 or 22, because we had conceived within like a week of coming back from Aruba, which is a high risk Zika country, but that all came back fine. At about 24 weeks, so this is going back a little while, I had severe round ligament pain. I didn't really experience it with Guinevere. I had some, which what I thought it was normal, but this one, wow, it was so painful. Really, really painful. For about a week, it completely knocked me. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't lay down, like nothing would make it go away. Yeah, so that was insane. So the round ligament pain, I had that really bad, but it kind of went away after a week. But yeah, that was a bit crazy. We also last week met with a consultant midwife. I basically, long story short, our local hospital, which is literally 2 minutes down the road from us, stopped offering maternity services in October. So it's only a midwife-led unit. And because I'm VBAC, so previous cesarean, I've got a high BMI, so I'm not like high risk, but like I'm not like consultant led, but that, you know, there's still, you know, high risk factor. They don't recommend that I do that. They recommend, obviously, I might need a C-section again, so I need to be in Oxford, John Radcliffe, which is a nightmare to get to. There's been a lot of problems with, you know, people even going in an ambulance not getting there for over an hour because of like there's lots of traffic and roadworks going on like around that area. It's causing a lot of problems, and the parking there is insane. Like you have to leave at least an hour to just drive around and find a parking space. So you know, it's quite an anxious feeling, but so I kind of, you know, knew that I had to go to Oxford to have the baby, but they do have a midwife-led unit there called the Spires. And because I'm planning on doing like hypnobirthing, I'm really kind of focused on my birthing experience this time because I really didn't enjoy it with Guinevere, and also that postnatal period because I just had people coming around, you know, quite a lot far too quickly. So those first couple of weeks after I have the baby as well, I really want to protect that time and have that time with Phil and Guinevere and our new baby. Obviously I have like my close family members come around, but I really just want to protect that time and it just be the four of us, you know, while Phil's off, just so we can kind of really enjoy, you know, the change to our family. Anyway, gone off on a tangent. So yeah, so I'm doing hypnobirthing. I'm doing the Calm Birth School course, online course. I'll leave a link to that below. And reading a couple of books. I've printed off affirmation cards. Actually, I might do a separate video on my birthing plans. Yeah, that's probably better rather than going through this. But the Spires midwife-led unit is much more kind of complementary to that. So we met with a consultant midwife to discuss whether I could go there, and they are letting me go there. Obviously they've, you know, they have to bring, oh, you know, the risks and blah, blah, blah. But it's literally, if anything went wrong, I have to go down a couple of floors in the lift, and that's it. It's better than me being in Banbury and then having to be ambulanced to the Radcliffe. So yeah, so I'm hoping to be able to go in a midwife-led unit, and hopefully everything will be fine and I'll be able to have my natural hypnobirth. So I've been stressing out about this baby because we've been so unprepared, not through me not wanting to do it, but there's only certain things I can do, and I'm quite reliant on Phil getting stuff out the attic and all that kind of stuff. But Phil works a lot and doesn't get back till very late. So things like haven't been done. So when we got for him to have the Christmas period off, I'd said to him, I need you to get everything out of the garage and attic. I need to know what it is that I've got and what it is that we need to get. And we didn't think that we had to get that much because Guinevere's 3 and, you know, stuff's only a couple of years old. But once he'd got a lot of it out, a lot of it has got ruined. So a lot of fabric-based stuff, had mould on it and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we've got to buy a lot more stuff than we thought we originally had to, and I've only got like a month and a half to do it. Nursery's not even like, I can't even talk about it because it's just, the room is just like chocker with stuff. Like, it's, I can't even get in there to sort it out because it's dangerous. It's like loads of big furniture. So it's not anything that I can do until Phil does his part and kind of moves stuff around. So yeah, so it's, and obviously because we've already got a kid, you just have less time to do stuff. So yeah, so we really need to crack on with the nursery. I had a fall yesterday actually, I forgot to mention this. So I fell over quite badly, slipped. And they originally wanted me to go in to be monitored, and they'd said to me, you know, you need to bring your labour bag as well because, you know, just in case. Anyway, everything turned out to be fine, but I was thinking, God, like, if I had to have the baby, like nothing is sorted, like nothing. So yeah, so like this week, next week, that's it, mission. By the end of January, I want everything done. That's it. I'm on a mission now, so I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah, I think that's it really for this update. So that is my weeks 28 to 30, end of week 30. I'm going to try and do another one in a couple of weeks. But you never know. I said that last time and we are 10 weeks after that video, so apologies. So yeah, anyway, thanks very much guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.